Good morning, guys. So, I'm not an expert in the area that I'm gonna talk about, but I'm very, very concerned. All right. So, the Trump sons are on the board of directors for a new drone company that recently received federal contracts. All right. This was like 2 months before the Iran war started, right? Now the war started, you're not getting any truthful information about it, right? Because there's a social media blackout. You're not getting the devastation of the Iranian bombings in Israel and the Gulf countries, right? Israel, not Israel, Iran has devastated the U.S. bases in the region, right? The United States airstrikes have not been working because Iran have been continuously bombing U.S. bases, Arab countries that are United States allies, hotels in the region, in Saudi Arabia, UAE. Those places are devastated, right? Now, recently, the FBI notified law enforcement in California of attacks from Iranians, right? Saying that Iranians may use drones to attack California. And I'm saying to myself, why California? Why out of 50 states, California? Why not Florida? Mark you, I recently moved from California. I'm now living in Florida, in Palm Beach, right? And I'm like, why California? I know the president don't like California, and I've been concerned about a false flag attack. And I've been concerned that there had been several false flag attacks in the United States and several other places in the past. I won't say anything about those, right? I keep looking up, and call me stupid if you want. I keep looking up, thinking that there's gonna be missiles or drones in the sky from somewhere. Because when you're the most powerful country in the world for over 80 years and no one have really seen your military at full force, and now you go to war and they're seeing the devastation and your air defense systems, they're seeing you in action, they're seeing all your weaknesses, right? Countries like China, who have a military massive military equipments, right? We've been fighting wars here and there for the past 80 years, and policing the world for the past 80 years. So our stockpiles have been, dried out. Countries like China, they have a lot, and they're watching what's going on. So I am concerned that at any moment, because you're not going to be warned, these people are not like Donald Trump. Donald Trump act like a vindictive third grader. That's not Xi Jinping. And that's not the people around him. These people are smart. These people are calculative. These people are thinkers. That's why they are ahead of us in everything. And you got a lot of Americans who think that we're so far ahead in AI and in so many things. These people have never been anywhere. A lot of these people on social media talking about how great America is have never left the country. A lot of these people have never left their state. They've never been anywhere. They've never been to airports outside of America. They've never been to train stations outside of America. They would be surprised going to some countries and seeing their railway systems and their airports. There are third world countries that have better airports than the airports here. And I've been there. There are a lot, well, I won't say a lot, but there are countries with a lot better train systems, a lot better trains, a lot better railway systems, more efficient systems than America. Well, the American systems are old and crumbling. And at the same time, unemployment is through the roof. Inflation is through the roof. And we're not building anything. We're not growing anything. We fought with our allies, which is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking seen. Zelensky is trying to tell Trump that he needs drone defense systems because these $1 million systems again going up against $25,000 drones is not gonna work. And Trump is out there talking about he don't need it. It's either he's a complete idiot I don't know. I don't even know what to think about this man anymore, because I don't want to call an 80-year-old man an idiot. He's probably reached his limit. He probably can't do any better. He's 80 years old. This is probably the best that he can do. And it's probably time for the 25th Amendment. But Americans, watch out for that false flag attack. And it could come. And remember what I said. The Trump sons are involved in a drone company. I'm not saying that they're going to bomb anywhere. I'm just saying that they're involved on the board of directors in a drone company that got a contract from the federal government.